This is John, who plays Diego, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Die by the Sword podcast. I want to give a shout out to the guys over at Midnight Syndicate. You can check out their music over at midnightsyndicate.com. And we'd also like to thank Sword Coast Soundscapes for the wonderful ambient sounds you hear throughout the podcast. You can check them out at youtube.com/swordcoastsoundscapes. And you can check out our website at diebytheswordpodcast.com. And don't forget to leave a great review wherever you listen to us. Now, let's get into this episode.
That's definitely something.
It's certainly one of the words of all time, I suppose.
Okay, so I had a friend of mine who had a dog whose name was Aloysius. And so...
You adopted it as your safe word? That is wild,
I'm so glad I have that drop up there. But anyway, can we start off this episode just by saying
Go Rangers!
Go Rangers! I am so unbelievably excited. It's ridiculous.
Oh, yes. Yeah, for our listeners who don't know what we're talking about, it is currently the MLB American League Championship Series, and our Texas Rangers, which is our local professional team, is in the American League Championship Series, playing the Houston Astros.
Boo, Astros.
Boo, Astros.
Hey, I'm
Cheers.
happy it's an all Texas thing. Hey, cool. Yeah.
That is true.
I am too, so we can beat that ass.
Send them home.
It's still lose,
Send 'em
yes,
home.
but yeah, hey, third place is cool.
Yeah,
But yeah,
Rangers.
this has been great. I've enjoyed us just going into other people's houses and just taking from them.
Yes. It has been a very enjoyable season to watch, and especially this run through the playoffs has been very enjoyable to watch.
For once, I'm glad that we're that team that you don't want to play because we got hot at the right time going into the playoffs. Normally, I feel like when I'm watching sports for, whatever team I'm cheering for, they're running into that team. And it's like, God damn it.
Yeah, you wouldn't have guessed it based on how they played at the end of the season.
Yeah, they kind of stumbled a little bit at the end there, but man, just all you got to do is get in, and that they proved it. So what else has everybody else been up to besides baseball?
The state fair has been going on. So I went with a couple buddies the other day. It was exactly as I remembered it, which was to say a lot of food, a lot of games, a lot of money out of pocket. But yeah, overall, it was a good time.
Nice.
But the question is, though, what is the hot new fried food?
I actually don't know because I generally stick with whatever my standbys are. So I had fried Oreos, fried Snickers, a turkey leg, and gosh, there's a fourth thing, but I've lost off the top of my head. But I'm sort of I go with what I know. I'm not necessarily looking for an adventure out there.
I always have to get turkey leg. Every time I go to any type of fair festival situation, I'm always with the turkey
absolutely.
leg.
That's where it's at.
I like a sausage on a stick. Hey.
And fried Oreos are pretty bomb. Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, speaking of fried Oreos, they made a Cheerios this year, which is a churro with Oreos all over it. So that was fantastic.
Oh,
That could be fun.
Ooh, I remembered. Funnel cake. That's the other item. Funnel cake is a
Oh,
yeah.
Always.
Classic. Yeah.
That's always a fair go-to. But
So
anyway,
talking about the Fruity Pebble pickle.
Did you just smash some words together? Because
No, they had that. The Fruity Pebble pickle, a delicious whole pickle wrapped in every kid's favorite fun treat. A fruit roll-up and fruit by the foot, drizzled in sugar syrup, coated in your favorite Fruity Pebbles. This is then drizzled again with strawberry snow cone syrup. It's crunchy, sweet, and delicious.
I don't know if I'm intrigued or disgusted.
I think two of my teeth just fell out.
My pancreas actually...
Yeah. Can you imagine if you gave that thing to John?
My pancreas actually just imploded right now.
Yeah, I wasn't brave enough to try that one.
Did you go to the fair too, Keith?
I did, yeah. I went several weeks ago. I did it right when it opened. I took off a day from work. That's how devoted I am to the fair.
Hell yeah.
And how devoted I am to not being in a crowd, too.
Dude, I feel that. I really feel that.
Yeah. So we went on a Thursday during the day. It was fantastic.
It is hard to navigate on a weekend. That's for sure.
Yeah. It's so crowded.
Did you have any good fair food?
I mean, my favorite was, I think it was a praline pecan bread pudding. And it was really good. Ooh. It was one of the new items. But I'm the opposite of Daniel. I only go for the new stuff. I'm already had everything here. So I'm going to go waste my money on something new.
Yeah. How's the bread pudding thing? Because I used to think I didn't like bread pudding until I had a good one, and I was like, holy shit.
It's fantastic, but I always like to ask if there are raisins in it before I get it. People be trying to sneak raisins and stuff, and I'd be like,
I love raisins.
No, I'm not falling for this again. Yeah, that's right.
Like the rum raisin sauce on it.
Right. No, get it away. So I'm always like, got raisins? Okay. If it doesn't, give it to me.
So how does somebody
raisins are just like
try new foods? Like, do you scour the ingredients to make sure like this?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I have a game plan going in. There's lots of research going into it. But what's crazy is I will eat out of the little, Sun-Maid little red boxes. I'll eat the shit out of some raisins and just eat them straight up. But you try to put them in something, I'm out.
I could see that because they start to rehydrate sometimes in like hot foods, and it's like a weird texture that I don't really care for.
Right. Yeah.
I'll still eat it usually, but I'm not like super picky. But yeah, I don't care for it necessarily.
Yep.
I'm like the opposite with blueberries. I'm totally fine if they're cooked into things, but I don't like raw blueberries.
I'm with you on that too, actually.
Is it the texture or the flavor?
I don't know.
Like, yes.
Yes.
Texture can be weird because I actually don't like milk not because of its taste, but because of the way it feels in my mouth. It's like
like mucus.
Yeah. It's like it should turn into cheese. Cheese is great.
How do you feel about eggnog?
You're getting there. It's got a lot more to it than just normal.
Gotta have the right consistency.
Because I feel like that'd be worse, no?
No. It's like a custard that hasn't set.
Is that good or bad for you?
That's a good thing, yeah.
So then how do you feel about water, which is in the other end of the spectrum?
No, water's fine. Yeah, there's no problem.
So you just don't like milk should be fine because it's basically water.
Yeah.
It's that middle in between thing, and it was really bad as a kid because my parents were like, you got to drink milk, and I'm like, ooh, no, I don't.
I used to drink a lot of milk when I was a kid.
Same.
Did you drink it straight up, or did you put Nesquik in it?
I would change it up. A lot of times it was just straight up, but
straight up,
or straight up with ice in it. I was one of those people that actually put ice
milk.
In my milk.
Oh, disgusting.
Oh, you psycho!
You gross.
No wonder your stomach hurts.
It's reliving its pain. Oh no.
Yeah, my mom would buy like the Costco-sized Nesquik. Like a 5-pound bag, basically. We would have Nesquik all the time.
Do you have the one with the can?
Did you just ever eat it like straight?
Yes, the big can. Yeah.
Pop the top with your spoon.
Yep, I had that one.
Just chocolate, or did you go strawberry too? Because I love strawberry also.
We just did chocolate. I never experienced strawberry.
The strawberry.
Actually, I still haven't. Actually, I've never had the Nesquik strawberry.
Don't worry about it. You're fine.
Well, sir. No.
Yeah,
you need to
I'm
go
just
try
like the
that.
next time
I'm
you come to my
just about
house.
to go go find
Yeah.
some like strawberry Nesquik for you, so that the next time I see, I would just be like having my backpack ready to go. Like, Keith, you got to try this. Like,
Perfect.
Yeah.
You can keep that
That's quick on the
hippo
go.
milk.
I think I should really try some of the other milks out there, because I've never tried anything other than basic cow milk. So
No goat
I'm wondering
milk?
if it's maybe never tried goat milk. No, never tried soy milk or anything like that either.
Almond milk, oat milk.
I was gonna say, let's do a blind taste test for him and just have all the milks, and he has to try them and distinguish what nut it came from.
And we can take we can take bets on when he throws up.
We can have a pool going too. That's fine.
I've had to start exploring the world of the different types of milk because I realized I'm lactose intolerant now.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Have you
Yeah.
settled on one you really like yet? Or are you still exploring?
Well, as far as just like every day and like with cooking and stuff, I just use the Lactaid because it's milk just doesn't have the lactose in it.
Mm-hmm.
But for like if I go to Starbucks or anything like that, I prefer oat milk.
Oat milk. I don't know. Almond milk's where
Or
it's at. Especially if you like chocolate. Like cafe mocha with almond milk.
Okay, oat milk
Yeah,
might
like-
be interesting. Does it taste like oatmeal?
Yeah.
Because I like that as a kid.
Yeah, and
Eh.
it's like orange juice too. You can get it with pulp or without.
Ugh.
And so like
Oh,
when you
yes,
drink
I
it,
like
you
it
can
with
get
pulp.
a little.
what the?
All in your
on
teeth.
earth?
Get it thick.
Gotta go brush my teeth now.
You got milk pulp in your teeth.
If I'm doing a mocha though, I like coconut milk with that one.
Yeah.
Actually, I do like coconut milk. Actually, yes, I do.
Chocolate and coconut
Actually,
goes really well together.
I do drink coconut milk, so I guess it is the cow.
Well, coconuts are mammals. They're hairy and produce milk.
They
I
are
don't know.
hairy, you're right. Yeah.
I'm seeing someone in the tropics milking a coconut. No, it's not.
Luckily, I'm not lactose intolerant because all the other milks are fine, but I don't really care for them that much. But, yeah, like a nursing infant, I like my whole milk.
Yeah, see, whole milk is too far. I can't go that far. I mean, the best I can try, and when I mix with something, is 2%.
2% is usually what I do.
Whole milk
Yeah.
kind of like clings to my tongue and stuff. It's like, ooh.
It's like a fine wine. Got that body to it.
Right?
Decanted in last week.
I can honestly say this is the most in-depth discussion about milk I've had in, I don't know, ever.
That's true.
It goes well with the episode where we talked about cereal for a long time.
Yep.
We should back these up back to back.
Now
for
like
breakfast cereal.
70-something episodes in between.
It's almost that time of year because that's, I think, where I had the idea to try eggnog with cereal, and I still haven't done it yet.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Like the Cinnamon Toast Crunch, making like an horchata.
Yeah.
I think Cinnamon Toast Crunch would work out pretty well with that, actually.
I've got some research to do.
You definitely can't do, Count Chocula.
Adding. Oh, I don't know. That could be all right.
Chocolate eggnog. Bleh.
Now, like grape nuts and eggnog would probably be gross.
Crunchy.
Yeah, it could be fine.
It's gravel, basically.
Yeah.
Just give Keith some Raisin Bran with eggnog.
No, wait, hold on. The raisins aren't cooked in Raisin Bran.
Yeah, right.
You just keep changing the rules,
probably
moving the
eat them, yeah.
goalposts.
Yeah.
You see me just like sifting through it before I put the milk in it, just picking out all the raisins to eat on the side. scoop of bran, scoop and a raisin. Scoop of bran, a raisin.
Raisins, wine that has just, aged too far. I forgot where we're
Me
at.
too. What are we even doing here? There's a monster. I think there's a monster on the board.
So who remembers what happened last time before I just explain it all?
K-fight.
We
Okay,
penetrated
so
a barrier.
Yeah, we were in the water. We had just fought off the monster
Kraken.
creature of unknown names, and we get our way down to the cave, or rather, we get all the way down. We determined that we're going to go explore this cave off to the side that has sort of, it's like dimly lit. We punch our way through this barrier, and then we sort of immediately come across those two sort of like teleporting creatures. I'm not necessarily sure what to call them. And then we sort of duke it out, and we do eventually kill them, and I think that's where we stopped last time.
And we lost some sanity points, Porkchop and I, while staring at them.
Yeah, I definitely grappled with them for the entirety of the fight.
Or was grappled by them or something.
I got my ass handed to me the entire time. That's the clear-cut way.
I mean, at least it didn't just teleport off to another dimension with you still grappled.
That would be
could do
bad.
that.
True.
They could do that.
True.
So yeah, y'all never did figure out exactly what they were, if I recall.
Not for lack of trying, though. We definitely used our knowledge checks this time around.
Several times. We just did not get it.
We just, in the heat of battle, we could not figure out what these creatures were doing.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, knowledge planes was not a strong suit with this party.
It was not.
Nope.
Although Chabert, he was strong in knowledge planes, ironically.
Well, yeah, he was an outsider, so he should know something about the different planes.
Yeah.
Well, he's dead or whatever.
No.
He's off with the baby.
Yeah, he's off with his baby.
He's got a new show.
You mean Cabal?
Well, he's got him too.
Two Adventures and a Baby. Yeah, that's the new series out there.
We're
And
Actually, it's
Being
more, like
Cabal.
1 point, it's more like 1.5 in a baby.
yeah, it's like we're 2 minute a little lady situation.
yeah, 3 Men and Baby. It's the remake.
Wasn't there 2 guys, a girl, in a pizza shop?
There was. That's
Yeah.
where
Oh, yeah.
Ryan Reynolds got his start.
Ryan Reynolds got a start. Yep. 2 guys, a girl, in a pizza place, and then it just became 2 guys and a girl. The pizza place got taken out of the title after a while.
Well, they stopped working there.
Oh,
Don't you know you're 2 guys in a
I
pizza
did,
place
really.
lore?
no, obviously not.
Your TGIF lore. Was that on TGIF? I don't remember.
I don't think so.
I
I
did.
was Thursdays.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't like an avid fan of that show. I saw a few episodes here and there, but that was about it. But yeah, anyway, so you guys fought off the creatures that were blinking from place to place. What is your knowledge planes scores?
2.
What are +2?
Diego is at a whopping 0.
Yeah, Thwip doesn't have any. He doesn't have time for all that.
Yeah, same.
Wait, aren't you a pilot? Oh, wait. That's Zap. Never mind.
All right. So if you took 20, a 22 would probably be the highest you could get on knowledge planes.
Sounds like it.
Yep.
All right. Is that something you would want to do to find out more about these creatures, or are you just like, meh, whatever, and move on?
No, I would want to know what tried to make us go insane.
Well, it didn't really try to make you go insane. It was just the sight of them, because it was something you've never seen before and something definitely otherworldly is what kind of broke people's minds for a moment.
I'd still want to know.
So Jenny's doing like an alien autopsy situation on him.
Yes.
Yeah, basically.
What is that?
While Diego just wants to burn these puppies.
But it's those weird aliens from Mexico. You know which ones I'm talking
Yeah.
about?
Those little ones.
Yeah, the ones that, yeah, those.
So, taking the time to basically do like an autopsy on these bodies and figure out what they are, Genny is able to determine that these are a creature known as dimensional shamblers. They are evil outsiders. They have the ability to at will dimension door. They can shift between planes once per hour because dimension door is their primary thing. They have mastery over that ability, which allows them to take their full normal actions after they do their like teleporting or whatever.
Bye.
And I'll even give you this one. If you remember, they had damage reduction last time. What I was trying to get y'all to get to was that they had DR5 lawful. And you have somebody in the party that can make their weapon lawful.
But the rest of us weren't lawful. Is it just because it's present and around us?
It's not your alignment is lawful. It's can you align your weapon to being that. And I know monks can spend a key point to make their fist lawful.
Yes, this is true. But unfortunately, Diego didn't know anything about that.
Mm-hmm.
Or since he has zero planes knowledge.
Right.
He needs someone to guide him.
So, had y'all been able to, y'all would have beaten them faster because his flurry of blows would have done full damage instead of taking 5 points off each time.
So instead it was cat scratch fever.
Yeah, pretty much.
But
hey, y'all still defeated
cat
him.
scratch fever.
And since they are, these dimensional shamblers, they don't really have need for weapons because they had their own, claws that they use. So they don't really have any items or anything to loot.
All that for nothing.
I mean, it kept you alive and on this plane.
There is that.
All right. So do you continue forward?
I want to throw one out the door and see it float up in the water. Maybe a shark will get it.
You can call your octopus friend to come eat it.
Well, we're not friends right now. Wait, no.
Oh, yeah.
I know so many octopi.
You're like, which one?
Geraldine know what she did. Okay, so let's. Are we moving on? Are we healing?
Oh yeah, Let's.
Are we? We just
I guess,
were in a fight.
Yeah, I guess we could check to make sure everyone's relatively healthy at the moment.
I was gonna say I'm down pretty bad.
Yeah.
Diego is fine. Heal the others, please.
Certainly. All right. Keith, how many points are you down?
I'm sitting at 31 with a max of 85.
Right.
Oh, dang.
So roughly 50. Man, you were taking a beating. What the frick, man?
Yeah, that octopus got me pretty good.
Oh, that's right, the octopus. Man, totally forgot that. All right, sorry, I am trying to work with Hero Lab and see what the more powerful. Well, I don't necessarily want to cast like super powerful stuff in case we need it later.
Don't we have a wand to cure wounds?
Yes, actually, I have a wand of Cure Serious Wounds.
There we go.
That is a great call out. Open, please. Okay, cool. Functions like Cure Light Wounds, except it cures 3d8 points of damage plus 1 point per caster level, maximum of 15. Cool. Let's just go for it. 3d8. So 17 plus my caster level, which I think is 10, so that's 27.
It's the level of the wand.
Yeah, I'm looking up the earliest you can cast Cure Serious.
3.
Cure Serious.
It's 3.
3?
Mm-hmm.
It's that's when you
So
can
17
cast
plus 3, or...
third level spells.
That's what it says on my wand of Cure Serious.
You may be right. I just...
Oh wait, caster level 5. It's a level 3 spell, caster level 5.
There you go. So it's plus 5. So 3d8 plus 5.
All right, so 22 then.
Yes. Do you want me to go? I mean,
you can hit me maybe one more time if you want to.
Yeah. Does it have charges, or is it just as we go along?
It has charges. Was that one that y'all bought new, or one that you have used?
So this is one that my character had when it was created.
So I'm going to guess it's a fresh one. Let me look, see if I happen to mark it on there. Yeah, it was full, so if you go into the edit and configure, it says usage, and it says 50 of 50.
I see. Okay. Then I'll just go ahead and do it again on Keith's character, and just get him all the way back up. So 3, 8. So 16 plus 5, so another 21.
21. That should be perfectly fine.
Very cool. Let me usage down to 48. Is there anybody else who needs roughly 20 points of healing?
I use the ones that I have on myself.
And luckily, I'm full health.
Oh, neat.
Diego's good.
Okay, very cool.
He lost some key points, but he has to wait to rest for those.
So onward?
And upward.
Well, no.
Onward, ho.
I'm just feeling onward right now.
Sure that's not ennui.
Yeah, so do we want to go deeper into this cave and check it out, see what else is going on?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I learned my lesson last time. I'm not the one leading forward this group. One of y'all beefy boys needs to go forward, and I'll support you from behind. I'll cheer you on.
I think
Diego will go forward and look for Aloysius. He's sure he's here.
All right. So as you continue forward, you notice that this cave kind of comes to this kind of junction spot where it kind of has these 4 different, almost like rooms branching off of it. You also notice that patches of phosphorescent lichen are growing up the damp ceiling and provide a dim light in this part of the chamber. The walls here are decorated with very disturbing carvings. These carvings depict fish-like humanoids in the midst of various graphic and disturbing mating acts with what look like human women.
Oh, we just entered their porn cave.
Yeah. Oh no.
Aloysius.
Not the porn cave.
As you peek into these kind of rooms, these chambers here, you notice mounds of soggy seaweed that has been basically gathered into nests or beds on the floor.
Oh, what are you doing, Step Flounder?
Diego's going to go over and take a look at one of these bed-like structures and see what's in it.
Okay. Where on the map are you? Which chamber are you going into?
Go into this first one here.
All right. So basically has to the south here.
Uh-oh. Grubert's feeling some type of way. With all these pictures on the wall.
Oh, God.
I like flounder. What can I say?
You notice by the side, as you look at these seaweed mounds, and looking at the size of them, you realize that these mounds are beds and cradles for new offspring. Give me a perception check.
I got a 12.
I got a 17.
26 for Grubert.
Diego got a 13.
Grubert, as
I
you're
got 12, yeah.
Grubert, as you're looking around, you notice what appears to be a hand-knitted baby blanket found in one of the nests. And as you look more closely at it, you can see a few tiny scales attached to the blanket, as if something fishy were wrapped up in it. With this discovery of the baby blanket and what was inside and these graphic wall carvings, this starts to give you more of an idea of what the fostering is like for the people of Ilmarsh. And that kind of messes with your minds a bit. Everyone give me another will save.
Oh no.
I'm not blaming the baby blanket. This was the pictures on the wall that I have to save from. Is that plus wisdom, you said?
It's a will save.
Will save, yeah.
Yeah, it should be anything.
17.
19 for Grubert.
No.
27 for Diego.
Okay.
13 for Thwip.
Yeah, 16 for Porkchop.
So everyone is okay except Thwip. This really messes with his mind.
Thwip, please hold it together.
Yeah. Why is your mind so fragile?
Are you seeing this shit?
And Thwip loses 4 points of sanity.
Oh my god.
Are you still sane?
Is the
I've
fish
got one
porn
more
really
point of
that
sanity left.
negatively affecting?
Wow.
Oh my god.
I mean, for me, no, but like for Thwip, clearly.
No more flounders.
I
So,
think we're about to see our first insane character.
Mm-hmm.
and we decided that we have no cure, right?
It depends on if you have greater restoration or not.
Right, and Porkchop does not have greater restoration.
What if he uses 2 restorations on top of each other?
Isn't that greater?
No, those are equal. Well, now to make matters worse, Thwip going insane over here. Everything looks very disturbing and is messing with your minds. Around the corner, you see 3 fish-like creatures running up to you. But there's something odd about these 3.
It's the running. That's the odd part.
Well, that's part of it. But also, you notice that their brains are exposed.
Oh.
Ew.
Easy targets.
And we're rolling for initiative.
If you play video games, you know that's where they're vulnerable. That's where you get the criticals.
Well, glad I got that out of the way.
Whoa.
Ooh.
So Porkchop got a total of 25.
Diego got a 5.
1 second. All right, Porkchop, you said 25.
Yep.
Diego,
5.
5. Grubert,
16.
16. Thwip,
17.
17. Genny.
12.
And Diego will go last.
There we go. All right, well, we are starting things off with Porkchop.
Porkchop is actually just going to hold back and see how to best support once everything gets rolling.
All right, so Porkchop is delaying. Next up are the Skum creatures. You know that they are Skum because you've identified them before.
They look scummy.
And
Ow.
there's really only 2 of them that can attack because the third one's too far back. And the only one that they can attack based on where y'all are is Grubert.
No.
So the first one will attack with a trident.
Okay.
That's a natural 20 to start.
Ouch.
Wow.
To confirm. Okay, that won't confirm. It's only a 13, so it's just a
Okay,
hit,
good.
not a confirmed critical.
Okay.
So with that attack, you take 13 points of damage.
Wow. Okay.
And the second one will use his trident. Oh, that's 15 to hit, so that'll miss.
That will miss. Yep.
All right, so that's them. Third one just kind of moves up, but can't really do anything. I'll bring us to Thwip.
All right. So he's going to take a look at these things. So what exactly am I seeing? I mean, you said their brains are supposed to have been injured, or that's just how they look, or what?
They look like kind of like their heads have been opened surgically and their brains are showing.
Okay. And they look just, what's the word? Like frenzied, or what?
They do look a bit frenzied. Trying to see if I can find a good picture of them to share with you all. Not a great picture, but I'll give you an idea.
Okay, so they're probably they don't seem like they'd be the type to be reasoned with.
No, definitely not.
Okay, so then Flip's going to come up the side and then past, like around this little corner.
Try to go through that. Technically, can't get around that corner.
Oh, you don't
Because
think I can?
no, because you would have to go through his space to do that.
There's like this little tiny sliver. Can he just go, oop, excuse me, and go over there?
You just call
That's what I was
Grubert
thinking.
fat?
I was like, just kind of squeeze in there.
Go squeeze right by.
Because of the wall that goes around there, it wouldn't. You'd have to pass through his square to do it. It doesn't.
Okay, so then what I'm going to do is I'm going to engage my boots, my Daredevil boots, which again they're a nice blazing red and orange, and so I get extra maneuverability as a free action. I can click my heels to get a +5 acrobatics move through a threatened square or through an enemy space without provoking opportunity to attack for up to 10 rounds per day. So I used it once earlier.
Okay.
So then I'm going to get through there. I'm going to actually move through this guy's space and onto the other side of him. To be basically on the opposite side with
Across from Grubert.
Grubert. Can't want to say Cabal.
He's dead naming you.
I know. So then I need to do an acrobatics check for that one.
Is that how the boots work?
Yeah, it says free action, click heels to grant a +5 acrobatics move to move through threatened squares or through enemy space without provoking.
So go ahead and make that acrobatics check.
Yes, sir. 22.
Yeah, you're fine.
Sweet. And so then, as he gets on the side, he's going to turn around and try to stab at the one that's right in front of Grubert. Or
Okay.
actually, the one that's going to be to his right. He's not going to attack the one right in front of Grubert. He's going to attack the one to his right.
All right. So the one to the south.
To the south, yes.
Okay.
And that is a 31.
31 will hit.
All right. And can they be? Are they immune to sneak attacks?
They are not.
Okay. Oh, oops, wrong dice. 23 points of damage.
23 points of damage. All right. He is damaged. But still standing. Anything else from Thwip?
That'll be it. That's about all I can do right now.
All right. Grubert.
Okay. So he's surrounded by these guys. So I think what we're going to do here is let's try to do a nauseating dart on the one south of Thwip.
All right.
Okay. So it's a fortitude save.
Fortitude save. As a 20, not natural.
Okay. Well, then you save, so you're good.
All right. Anything else from Grubert?
I think I'm going to take a 5-foot step backwards to let Diego come through and bust these fools up.
All right.
Red Rover, Red Rover.
That's right.
Stepping back to open the way for Diego. Genny.
Excuse me. I'm casting haste.
Haste. Everyone's within range. Should be good there.
Yup. And I'm not moving. Because I'm going to let Diego take care of these guys.
Makes sense. And you should be able to just click the button on the haste, Daniel, for yours, so it'll remember everything for you.
Gotcha. Thank you.
At least remember the stat part of it anyway. You get one extra attack if you're doing a melee attack. Your speed is also increased by 30 feet. All right. Next up would be Diego.
Diego will run up and take the spot that Grubert was in, and he will attack the creature in front of him. Since it was a 10-foot move, he's probably going to only be able to do 2 attacks, one normally and then haste. So he will go ahead and do his 2 attacks on this critter. The first one is a 23
That hits.
for 5 points of damage.
All right.
I woofed on that one.
Oh, and you kill him. Oh, hell yeah.
He takes the other hit. Is a 27.
Also a hit.
Much better, for 8 points of damage.
All right. Damage dealt.
And he will stay there to guard.
Very good. Back to Porkchop.
Okay, so I would like to cast Bane. It says on the spell, I guess, information, it says 50-foot radius burst centered on me, but do I need to be able to, like, see them, or is it just, like, understood that I can just, like, affect all 3 of them around me?
Since it's a burst, you don't really have to have line of sight. It's more of an area of effect around you.
Okay. Alright, yeah, I'd like to do that. Then, so it says, Bane fills your enemies with fear and doubt. Each affected creature takes -1 penalty on attack rolls and -1 penalty on saving throws against fear effects.
Very good. So that should reach all of them. They do get a will save, it looks like.
Yeah, it says, saving throw will negates.
So let's see, their will saves. Not their best save. First one is a 12. So you have your spell save DC there.
It doesn't, well, the spell itself does not necessarily have a spell DC listed on the information. No, I'm sorry, it does. It actually says DC 16, sorry.
Yeah, there we go. So the first one fails. Second one also fails. And the third one also fails. So they are all baned.
I did something, guys.
Yay!
Yay!
We have Porkchop Bane.
Very good.
Does that take up my full turn, or?
That takes up your standard action. You could still move if you would like to.
No, I'm good. I'll remain vigilant.
Okay.
And you have a hasted
Very
action.
He's not close enough to do another attack. You can't make another spell. Because haste doesn't give you an extra standard action. It just gives you an extra attack.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind.
All right. Next up is the Skum.
You.
Yep. So the one to the south is definitely going to attack Thwip. That's a natty 19. Would be a 30 to hit.
Oh, dang, yep.
Okay. So that's 8 points of damage. The one that is between Thwip and Diego, I'll say evens Thwip, odds Diego. That's even, so he's going after Thwip. Natural 2, that's going to miss. And then the third one has the same option. He's also going after Thwip. They're just all picking on Thwip.
They don't like Thwip.
fairly.
And that's a 24.
That's gonna miss.
Alright, so one connects, but the others miss.
Take it easy, you dirty little freaks.
Alright, Thwip, it is your turn to retaliate.
Oh, okay. Well, this one little guy who took a swing at him from the south that he's already pulled a little damage on, he's gonna try to pour a little more.
Alright.
Oh. That's a natural 1.
Oh, God.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Roll to confirm.
That is a 31.
Alright, so just a miss, not a fumble.
Perfect. So he's gonna swing at the guy again. He's so disgusted by him, he was just couldn't. 29.
29 hits.
Alright. 21 points of damage.
Okay. Still alive.
Alright, so he's gonna take his last attack on him. That is a 27.
Also a hit.
Oh, alright. And that is 20 points of damage.
You have one dead scum.
Oh!
Nice.
Alright, anything else from Thwip?
Nope, that'll conclude Thwip's turn.
Very good. Grubert.
So Grubert is just going to hold his action for now because he sees his friends really beating up on these guys, and he's pretty hurt. So he's just going to kind of stay back and hold his action.
Alright. So Grubert delays. Genny.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna use it and cast Dimension Door.
Dimension Door.
Dimension Door, and I'm gonna end up right here. To the north
Okay.
of the north guy.
To the north. Into the entryway of that north chamber.
Yes. And I am going to, since I'm hasted, I get an attack. And I'm going to attack with this new Trident of Warning that we found the other day.
Danger, Will Robinson.
21 to hit.
That's a hit.
Alright.
This one has not been hit yet.
D8 plus 6, which is 12 points of piercing damage.
12 points of piercing damage.
And
Damage is dealt.
that's all I got.
Alright. So now the two remaining scum have both been damaged. That brings us to Diego.
Well, Diego is going to go ahead and go Fury of Blows on this creature in front of him and try and eliminate it immediately.
Alright.
That is a 19.
That hits exactly.
Woohoo! For 10 points of bludgeoning damage. And that is a 25.
That's a hit.
For 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
That is a 27.
That's a hit.
For 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Alright, still alive.
Next is another 19. Yay.
Also a hit.
14 points of bludgeoning damage.
Still alive.
He has a hasted attack.
Okay.
That's a 20.
A natural 20?
A natural 20 with, so it's 33.
Roll to confirm.
That is a 32. Or 31, excuse me.
We have a confirmed critical.
Ooh.
Rolled 19.
Yeah.
Yay. Rolled 19. I love it.
Pulling up your crit card. I'll be with a bludgeoning attack. Apparently you punched it right in the face because it's called My Teeth. Double damage and 1 con damage. Target loses bite and gains a 20% spell failure chance on verbal spells. So roll your double damage, which is gonna be enough to kill it.
Okay, that is a 13 damage.
So I'm just imagining that you just punched straight through his face. Well, he did.
Yes, and I will flex my claws just for the fun of it.
Yeah. Because before that hit, he had 2 hit points left. And then you got a critical.
Well, that sucks. So, well, at least he's gone.
He's gone. So now there's only 1 scum left.
Can Diego stand on him?
That it kind of would create it like difficult terrain.
Yeah, but that's just one step, though.
So, I mean, you can. It's just, it counts as double movement, or double spaces of movement.
Oh, yeah, I can do it. I'll do it. I'll stand on it. This will
I'm
give.
standing under him right now.
This will give Grubert a chance to come in and attack.
So I will. He's there just so we can see your character. I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Just delete that one. All right, and that will bring us to Porkchop.
Cool. Let's see. Can I would like to sort of. Can I? Is it sort of like? Can I sort of scooch past Keith's character? I'm sorry. I'm bad with names tonight. I just want to scoot like just a little bit south of Keith.
You can. Going through the square next to Diego is technically in the threatened space of the scum, so the scum could make an attack of opportunity.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm going to hold off, and I'm just going to use Bless for the moment, which is essentially Bane, but it's a blessing for everyone else. So it's a +1. Sorry, I had it open, and then it is shifting around on the screen. Okay, cool. It is a +1 morale boost on all attack roll, or rather, on attack rolls and saving throws against fear effects. But yeah, basically, will give everybody a +1 to their attack roll.
Nice.
Heck yeah.
So there you go. I'm being useful, guys. I'm helping you out.
Nice. All right. That'll bring us then to the scum. He's got Genny just right there behind him, and then Diego in front, and then Thwip to the side. So he's got 3 to choose from. I'll roll a d6. 1, 2 is Thwip. 3, 4 Diego. 5, 6 is Genny. I'll roll it in the chat even so you can see. 6.
Misogynist.
Sorry, Genny.
He thinks you're one of his females.
No, that's even
Oh,
more
no.
misogynist.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he must, because that's a natural 20.
Oh, no.
Oh. He's spraying his milt all over the place.
Oh.
Wait one
Oh, no.
second. Wait 1 second on that. So I have an ability, Divine Interference. Sacrifice a spell to force an enemy to re-roll a successful attack roll against your ally.
Nice.
And you're just now using this?
Wow, this is a good one. I like this.
I mean, I don't want to hurt. I don't want to get hurt.
Free roll.
She's my boo thing.
All right, that'll be a miss because that's a natural 4.
Got him.
All right, so he misses.
He whiffed.
But in his head, he really hit. All right.
Thwip's going to attack this little bastard. See if he can do something about this. That is a 34.
Definitely a hit.
And that is 19 points of damage.
19 points of damage. All right, still alive.
Alright. And that is a 32.
That's a hit.
And that is 23 points of damage.
Still alive.
Uh-oh. And that is a 27
That's also a hit.
for 19 points of damage.
How'd he kill this one?
Oh, right through the brain. He's just going to cleave right through that little brain pan of his weak spot.
Right through that brain. It even just plops out in 2 pieces on the floor. Plop, plop, fizz, fizz.
Oh, what a relief it is.
All right. As he is falling, this alarm starts to sound.
Whip, what did you do?
Uh-oh.
And you start to hear
the alarm within that guy's brain.
Yeah.
You start to hear the footsteps of more soldiers heading your way. You don't know how many there are, but it sounds like quite a few of them.
And they're coming in from the south?
They're coming in from the south, and some are coming in from these chambers to the side that you haven't inspected yet.
Oh, great.
And we'll see you next time.
Oh, dang.
We getting run over.
Get overrun.
You'll be fine.